What's up, guys? It's Coach Abe here. I'm going to teach you how to cut your own hair. So you can save up to $50 a month cutting your own hair, not going to a barber shop and spending money doing that. So you can spend it on other things that you want to do. So we're going to walk you through the tools that I'm using. So I have just these wall wireless clippers, and I have this Manscaped beard trimmer for like the neck part and around the ears and all that. The guards that I'm using, I have 1.5, a 2, and a 4. So that's really all that I need for the haircuts that I give myself. And if you ever want to do like the top of your head, it's really hard to do with scissors by yourself. So having these 1.5 inch, 2 inch guards helps keep it like nice and even up top if you ever wanted to do the top. Today I'm not going to do the top because I'm kind of in a stage where I want to grow out my hair, but it looks kind of goofy. So I'm not going to touch the top. I'm just going to get the sides and just let the top keep growing. And then eventually I'm going to let everything grow out at the same time. So I also have these scissors in case I will need to be like specific about certain spots. And comb. And that's it. So first off, you want to like fill your head.
Bro, it went off on me.
Oh, it's fine. It's still going.
Oh, thank you.
It just turns off every once in a while. So there's 4 quadrants of your head that you want to like be aware of. So you can kind of like feel around your head, get used to your head shape. So the first little part is like this area. Second part is like up to here. Third part here, and the fourth part you can just grab everything. It's kind of like the top of your head, like the crown area. So I'm going to be cutting everything here down. So you want to get started with the highest guard, so the number 4 that I'm using, and you just turn it on, and you're going to have to get some real mobility going. So if you're not flexible, you might not be able to do this. So I'm barely able to do it. So you just go down. Then I have the sink here. You want to make sure that the sink is shut so that you don't get any hair down there, because you're going to pick up all the hair at the end. So you're just going like that. Get nice big clumps of hair out. Just going like that. You want to pull that top part of your hair so you know where you need to go exactly in the cuts. Like that. Good. And left hand. And you just want to be aware of the top part. You don't want to cut too far in, because then you just ruin the haircut, and then you got to shave your whole head. The section between the 3rd and the 4th here is usually the trickiest part, but once you get that all lined up, everything else is pretty easy. So you just want to make sure you're getting around that whole 3rd area. Ooh. Not going too high up, so where it's like the top of your head here. You just want to keep all that hair separated so it's out of the way. Nice. Looking good so far. That's a lot of hair. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned how to cut hair. How long ago was it? Almost 10 years ago. While I was serving a mission for church. And ever since then, I've been cutting my own hair. Except for when I really want it to look nice up top. I'll have somebody cut the top for me. Because I don't trust myself enough to do that. So really every 3 or 4 months, if I wanted to keep the top short, I'll have somebody else cut it for me. So, but yeah, it's a really fun skill to have, to be able to cut your own hair. So I probably saved thousands of dollars in those 10 years cutting my own hair. So, and also I cut all my brother's hair, so it's a really fun service thing to do. So next I'm going to go in with the 2, and we're going to go up to the second section, to the first, the second. Pretty much this line right here is the line we're going to follow. You just want to go both sides, feel with your hands like where it should be. It's just pretty much right above the ears. So you're going like this. That's where you want to cut. So same thing. And then once you start to get to the other sections, the second and third sections, you can do this little flicking up motion. It kind of helps to blend between the sections. And again, you just don't want to cross the line. You can be at the line, but you don't want to cross this section. So you can kind of use your hand as an indicator of where you need to stop. You just want to go a couple times over just to make sure it's all even everywhere. You can just go across here. And you can kind of look at yourself in the mirror and kind of see where there's hairs that are sticking out, so you know how it needs to look. Going across like that. Nice. Nice, looks good. Just following that line. Just like that. And then, that should be pretty good. You can kind of do a feel test. Make sure there's no stray hairs that are just poking out like crazy so you miss the spot. Just being aware of what your head is feeling like. And then lastly, I'm going to use the 1.5 for the bottom part. So let's see. And this one you can, like, if you have a beard, you can blend it in with the rest of your hair here. And again, you just don't want to go too far up. And a 1.5 is actually the length that I like to have my beard, so I'll only do like the side parts. Just the side. So just like that, and then here you just want to go where fill your head, and 1.5 you really don't want to go too far up. It's just like that. Yeah, a lot of this is really just getting a feel for it, having an experience over time. Like you'll probably mess up the first time. I still mess up quite a lot. Yeah, you're just trying to blend everything, get used to how the head feels, what your head shape is like. Nice. And then I'm not going to actually do my mustache. Just getting all those hairs there. And I'm just going to leave this because I want to grow it out a little bit. You just want to make it look all nice and even on both sides. You can pull down your ear so you can get a better view of what you're cutting. All right, and that, how's it look? Good?
Oh, yeah.
Are you pretty even everywhere?
Let's see, yeah.
Is there any like spots that like look like they need to be?
Kind of just see that perfect fade.
Looks good?
Yeah, I've tried it before, and I did much worse when I tried that.
Yeah, it's
that looks really good.
It's a skill. Yeah, you can get, if you have somebody near you, you can get a second opinion, have them watch you so you're not like crossing lines. You can also take your phone and take, that's what I would do when I was by myself, is just take pictures.
Yeah.
To make sure, like, okay, that looks good. I need to work on this little area, and then you can kind of feel for that little tuft of hair that you need to work on. And lastly, so all this is good. I'm done with the clippers for the most part. And then you can take, like, I use this beard trimmer, but most of these kits come with like a little mini version of the clipper, and you can just use that, but I like this. So I'm gonna line up my beard and also around the ears. Just take your ear, you can visually see around the ear, like where, this is the tricky part, making sure that making sure that it's angled the right way, so you're not like just putting a little mark into the ear or into the hair. And then do the same thing on the other side. Yep, just like that. And you can get all the hair off your face. And for my beard, I like to get the cheek hairs, the hairs right between here, and mustache, just all the hairs above, just make it look good. And I don't really grow hair in right here, so I just trim it because it looks not full. And then you can just kind of get, and if you got a unibrow, you can just kind of go like that. Good. And for the beard, I just like to go in a straight line down from the top there, and then your ear hairs there. And then I like to follow the jawline, so you can kind of see where I like to keep it. I just like having my neck clean. I don't really like neck beards, so you can start in the middle here and just follow the line under. And get the rest of the hair. Neck hair. And so that's pretty much it. The only part that's left is the neck part, which is really, really hard to do on your own. I remember one time I went like in a straight line across, and so I had a hard time like fixing that one. So basically you just want to feel where your neck hairs are, the part that you don't want to cut, and then the bottom of where the hair should start. So you can just feel with your fingers. So I know that I need to go in a straight line that way. And so you just feel. Start a little below where you think. And switch hands so it's hard to stay linear. Figure out which way the blades are facing. And really, you should probably find somebody to help you just get a straight line, because you don't really want to mess that part up. Does it look good?
You did better than if I did the straight line, so
yeah, okay.
Good job.
Is it straight?
I think
straight line?
To me that looks pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, so again, you can just take a picture of the back, just make sure everything looks good, and yeah, that is how you save $50 every month. Yeah, good stuff, Maynard. Addie told me off camera that the back isn't as even, so.
But I'm scared I'm gonna make it worse.
Just go straight line.
Yeah, you keep it square, huh? Okay.
Yeah, it's square.
Honestly, I think
It's good.
let's call it there, yeah, brother.
All right, nice. And then all that's left is cleaning up all the dirty work. You want to make sure you keep your clippers clean, guards clean, everything, clean the area. You can just since I have this sink closed here, you can just bunch up all the hair and then grab it all and just throw it in the toilet or the grass. Or the, not the grass. I guess you could throw it in the grass. Throw it in the toilet or in the trash, yeah. So, yeah, that is how you cut your own hair. So, let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. And, yeah, good stuff, Maynard.